Hi, welcome back to Hey Mom, What's for Dinner? So tonight I'm going to show you how to prep now, bake later lasagna roll-ups. So it's like a lasagna, but not as many layers. You're using the lasagna noodle, putting the ricotta filling in the middle, rolling it up almost like an enchilada, and then baking it off later. So prep now, bake later lasagna roll-ups. Let me show you how easy it is to make.
This is the perfect make-ahead meal for those busy weeknights. You just need a few ingredients: salt, pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, Parmesan cheese, ricotta, mozzarella, and some fresh parsley. The one thing I love about this dish is that you're not using as much ingredients as you would a traditional lasagna. So I'm only going to need half of this canister of ricotta cheese. Now it's time to season the ricotta. I've got salt and a little bit of black pepper and also garlic powder and Italian seasoning. I also like to add a little Parmesan cheese. And to make it extra cheesy, mozzarella. I have some fresh parsley that I'm going to chop and add to the ricotta and then reserve some for garnish. And now it's time for the meat sauce. I need to brown some Italian sausage, and this is a mild Italian sausage. What I love about Italian sausage is that it's full of flavor. It's so well seasoned that you don't really need to add much except for maybe a pinch of salt. When the sausage is nice and brown, you're going to take your homemade marinara sauce or your jarred marinara sauce and add it directly to the pan. Check out my video of how to make homemade marinara sauce. So the pot of water has come to a boil and it's time to add the lasagna noodles. Just follow the instructions on the box. These should only take about 8 minutes to cook through. So unfortunately, this box only had a few lasagna noodles that weren't broken in half. So I'll just have to make do. First, you want to put a layer of sauce down in your baking dish. And I have a little bit of ice water here to cool my fingers off because the pasta is hot. So now you're going to want to take just a little bit of the ricotta mixture and spread a thin layer along the lasagna noodle. You don't need much. And did you notice that I didn't use any egg in the ricotta mixture? It's because I'm not using a lot of the ricotta. I'm just using a little bit, so therefore I really don't need it. We like cheese, so I'm adding a little extra mozzarella, and then I'm going to add some of the meat sauce right in there with the ricotta mixture. So now it's time to roll it up. You just take one end and roll gently to the other end. This 9x13 baking dish should hold about 15 roll-ups, but I only had 12 lasagna noodles that were good enough to make a roll-up, so I've got 12. So now it's time for the meat sauce. You want to completely cover every roll-up with meat sauce. And the same goes for the cheese. You can never have too much cheese. And so at this point, you can cover with plastic wrap and pop it in the fridge until you're ready to bake it off. And if you needed to, you can leave it in the fridge overnight. And when you are ready to bake it, make sure you preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and you're going to bake it for 20 minutes. And you'll know when it's done when the cheese is nice and bubbly and golden brown on top. This is my ultimate comfort food. It is so satisfying and it's quite filling too. Just 1 or 2 roll-ups and you are stuffed. So when you have a busy day, plan ahead, prep ahead, and bake later. This will definitely please your hungry crew. Thank you so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.